person. I can't have fun. Over here in the bottom left.
It must be terrible to not be able to have fun.
No, man, if you're like not a funny person, you're like, I just wish they wouldn't be funny when they talk about the game because I frown all the time. I look like Beaker.
Maka Prime Wii.
Maka Prime Wii.
He certainly smiles a lot, Tasteless.
He is.
He knows
Maka's
how to
a fun
have
guy. And over here in the yellow, we have our other Prime player down one game.
Polt Prime Wii.
If I was on Prime, it'd be Polt Prime. It's all about me.
Oh, wow.
Why do we just say stupid stuff that rhymes?
It rhymes,
it's like
man.
Actually, the thing is, there's just like no pun. It's just like I take something kind of related to make it rhyme, and I'm like, yeah, I think this.
I'm all about that, man. I think that's hilarious.
Yeah. You think it's hilarious?
I don't care. I think that is just
I think
marvelous.
it's just a riot.
Well, Tasteless. Both players making barracks. Maka sending out a scout already. I wonder if Polt will once again scout very late. I think he will.
Well, I don't think he expects his opponent to do the same thing again, and I would be surprised if Maka did. I mean, actually, we know he's not going to because
yeah, he would have already
he got
sent
his
that
refinery.
out.
Yeah.
You know, I'd love to see one of these Reaper openings that have begun, you know, a little bit more famous. We've seen a few of them where, you know, remember Nada, that game where he opened double Reaper, went up, killed a bunch of Marines? That was so cool. That was the
I think the
bee's
Reaper is
knees,
the coolest. It was the bee's knees. And now we have the bee's knees. He can't walk upstairs anymore.
What?
Because we have his knees, man. You need knees to walk upstairs, dude.
It's already has wings, man. He just flies up there. He
Shut
like, flies
up.
up, he's like, give me my knees back.
No, man. He's in a no flying room. People don't want to hear his little buzz, buzz, buzz.
That poor guy would
Quiet
just
man,
lay
we're in
there.
a movie theater.
He has
Walk
to, like,
upstairs. Would it be cool to have a pet attack Bumblebee?
Oh, that'd be sick.
Fly around the room and land on your finger?
Now, bumblebees are the ones that can sting more than once, right? It's like hornets die if they sting.
No, I think bumblebees die if
Oh,
they
they
sting
do.
you. I think it's actually.
Well, that's actually really
I think
sad.
it's
then.
hornets that are the
It's
opposite.
like your pet attack bumblebee. You become such great friends with him that then someone makes you angry, like attack, and like he goes over and stings.
He's like,
then he's
okay.
he's like dying, and Tace is crying. He's like, I forgot.
Meanwhile, the other kid is there holding his finger, like, ow.
It's like that hurt. He like
Or
goes
he's the
runs
one kid
underwater.
who like cries. He's got stung by a bumblebee. He's like, man, don't cry.
Yes. So we see a second gas going up for Maka.
And both these guys getting their factory.
Looks very, very similar builds.
We'll see. It's pretty clear at this point in time that Maka is going to go for
Maka's
Banshee.
starport a little bit quicker than Polt's. That's fine, though. I don't have a problem with it. Do you, Tasteless?
Nah, I'm all right. No beef. And I think this is going to be the game where we see both these guys proceed with a lot of caution.
Yeah.
Both probably very frustrated that Maka did do that kind of rush.
Again, Polt's been knocking out Titans for a little bit, man.
Yeah, he has been. He's a legend killer.
Yeah, and you know, he's gonna have to be so careful because of that. I think in this term he probably feels like, hey, you know what? I can top 4 this, but losing that first game is gonna stress him out. He's gonna have to play so carefully.
All right. Terran versus Terran, really a matchup, a lot about positioning, about map control. It's about patience oftentimes, not about impulsiveness. Well, generally speaking, impulsive moves are bad in StarCraft.
Yeah.
Don't pay off, but we have seen them pay off before.
Well, looks like we do have Cloak for both players being researched. Oh, down goes the Hellion.
That Hellion went down. Yeah. That was like the least enthusiastic joke.
I know, it was just terrible.
I was like, yeah, there's something with Hella and Hellion, 2 hells. All right, Viking coming out now. By the way, special thanks to our sponsors at LG, Intel, and G-Skill. And thank you to our viewers.
Ooh. Did see that. Did not see that. Both important things going on. So we're going to have to see. Maka is already making a missile turret and a Viking. So this guy is going to be prepared, Tasteless.
Polt, nice defense here.
Polt starts a missile turret as well.
Look at how well these guys know each other here. Nice, but well, actually that's not nice. He won't get that in time.
No, he will not. Marines try to go save it. They won't be able to because of the range restriction.
And
the side,
wait a minute, am
look at
I
the
wrong? It's no, okay, yeah, he won't get that.
Yeah.
That's close.
You know what? If he had, no, he barely would have gotten it still if he had microed it perfectly.
No!
They both go to Tech Lab. And down goes the Banshee, and down goes the Tech Lab. Looks like Polt is winning the battle of the Banshees.
And you know, he's just continuing to drive down these Marines. There's actually basically no Marines left. So
Yeah, this is
he's
actually.
it's gonna scan.
Yeah, yeah.
It would be worth it.
Kills that last Marine though. And as he leaves, Maka throws down a command. No command yet for Polt. In fact, it looks like he's going to do another pressure build here.
Uh-oh, he might force the command center to cancel. That's actually huge. That really slows stuff down.
That truly would, Tasteless.
Yeah, it's
Oh
gonna
my
be
god,
canceled.
yeah, he has to cancel it.
Peace out. Oh,
Oh my god, what do you... Click it again, man. And he does force
okay,
a
he does
cancel.
get it.
Yeah, actually, if he had just right-clicked on it again, I think he would have killed it.
That'd have been minus 400.
Yeah, that would be really bad instead of minus 100. That's 300 more, Tasteless.
You're right. Thank you for the Sesame Street math here. The Banshee.
Sesame Street doesn't do it in hundreds, man.
No, man.
It goes up to like 13.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Nice job tracing the Banshee back there. It looks like it's going to be Polt who's going to be the first one to sort of make the move onto the map with ground units here and try to get some kind of dominance.
And he just... Oh my god, can he get this add-on? This game,
Nope.
Tasteless, Polt is the Tech Lab killer.
Up.
And that
Well, he
Banshee
at least
goes
got
down.
some SCVs.
As well, and here he goes. This could be a
Uh-oh.
lot of damage, Tasteless. Maka's siege about to finish out, does siege up. He's going to want to pull back. Losing some Marines.
Nice job getting both those depots and backing out. Oh my god, he's actually out of range.
Crazy. But now we have the high ground advantage for Maka. You will be able to easily push out of here. Does siege up there. And Polt having a pretty big lead this game, Tasteless. 67 supply to 39. Poor Maka only down at 39 supply. Things are just not going his way this game. Not that far behind on SCVs like we saw last game in the opposite. We have Maka at 23 SCVs against 35 from Polt. We do have Polt withdrawing, getting his expansion going.
Polt's looking great. You can really see if this guy goes untouched.
Yeah.
He's actually, he's good. I think in a way, it's one of the reasons why Maka did that build he did in Game 1.
Yeah.
Is he's like, all right, let me try to take a game off of him here.
Now, Maka playing a pretty interesting style here. As we see on the production tab, he is making another factory. So,
Yeah, it looks like a nice shot there. Now remember, the Raven just slightly slower than the Banshee. He's got to get away. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Nope, there's the blip. Oh, this is great. Look at that. Doing a great job of tracing him down there. So, he's going to corner him. He's going to nab him. Looks like maybe not. Remember, that thing doesn't have a lot of energy. Raven.
nice little patrolling pack.
Yeah.
Have a Raven and a Viking together, then you win against Vikings, you win against Banshees.
Uh-oh, he's got to be careful. Oh, no. This is a game where a lot of Banshees have been killed.
And more Marines pumping out. A lot of siege tanks for Maka. Looks like more barracks units coming out for Polt. He does love his high Marine counts, and of course Marauders sometimes.
Yeah,
supply is still greatly favoring him. He's up about 30 supply, which is pretty amazing.
Siege tanks in siege mode. Maka really not making much of a presence on the map here, which is fine. I mean, he's behind. He can't really do that, but he's going to have to do something pretty soon here. He's very, very behind in this game.
Well, we see a good Viking count. You know, one thing I love about TVT is that Vikings can be really good early and early mid-game. Then, like, later mid-game, normally you don't really see them all that much. But then late game, they can return. It's kind of funny the way that works. So we do have running out here is Polt, and he's going for it. These Vikings have to run. It's Raven going as well. A nice little scan going down.
All right, Polt Prime is on the map right now.
Maka, though, has a nice siege tank line.
And he's
killing
closing
some
in.
depots.
And this is not good for Maka. Maka's not going to be able to get a second base very easily. Artosis, what do you think?
Oh, here we go. This is a huge part of the game. Losing a lot of Marines to the siege tanks. And Polt has to be careful, man. He's trying to brute force his way in against a huge amount of siege tanks of Maka. Maka did go 2-factory very easily, so has more siege tanks than I think Polt was ready for. But Polt has a nice contain up right now.
Well, I don't expect Polt to keep pushing in here, Artosis.
No, I think he has
But
to
I think
stall.
he just wants to just stall.
But you know what the beautiful thing is that he has a lot of Vikings, so he can kind of dominate the ground a little bit by moving forward slowly but surely. Now there is enough for a point defense drone for Maka. Just be careful about that. And point defense drone does go out.
But there might be so many Vikings he can actually. It doesn't actually matter.
He gets through it. Look at that. Polt with his lot of Vikings and really beautiful Viking timing push here. Oh my God, that Banshee is well tasteless.
One Banshee accompanied by a fleet of Vikings is just so scary.
Yeah, it truly is. You really have to make a lot of Vikings as Maka. And Maka getting in trouble if these siege tanks get in range of that command center or of that gas or anything over here, really. Things are going to be scary. Maka may have to pull some SCVs pretty quick.
Oh, this is getting bad. He's basically in range of the orbital here. Maybe not after this one tank gets cleaned up. You ever get dizzy looking at the scans, Artosis? Feel like time is sped up? No, actually, time would be going backwards in this case.
Why does time go backwards when a clock turns around?
I don't know. I once saw a terrible movie or a cartoon where that happened. Oh my God!
The SCV's coming out, but too much
it's not
damage
enough.
being dealt.
Look at Polt.
Yeah, Polt even cleaning up all the Vikings that were just created.
Is such a boss nerd.
Sick, man. Just totally rolling over Mac in this game. But to be
can
honest,
just land.
he rolled over him the game before. So, Polt landing Vikings to take out siege tanks. GG, well played.
And well played. I'm like
Wow.
an echo in a cave right now for whatever Artosis says.
That's okay.
Polt taking
like
a nerd
caves.
down, disarming him.
That's right.
It's
where I make paintings on the wall.
Is that where you do it? Your Artosis paintings?
That's right.
It's a primitive ancient Artosis painting of a DT killing a turret and on a happy face.
It's just a turret on fire. I'm like, yeah, man. You can see it.
Turret fire bad. All right. We're going to have to go on to the final and deciding game between these two badass killers, Maka and Polt.
I feel like I have dual sight. Two very similar looking Terrans from the same team.
Yeah.
1-to-1.
That's
the
our
map.
map. What does it mean? Where's my Ouija board? Head to head here at the GSL. Terran versus Terran. Prime versus Prime.
What
Tasis
time?
versus time. Oh, I just poked him really hard when I did that.
Baseless.
Dual
Smack
side.
prime time.
Smack a prime time. Once again, the battle of the glasses. Who's gonna win?
It makes no sense. That's why it's funny.
Dual sight.
Whose glasses are better? They're very similar.
They are. Who
We
has
may
the
have
worst
slightly
vision?
squarer ones on Polt. Maka with the slightly more round ones.
I don't know if I can pull off the glasses look. I think if I had to have glasses, I'd do the same thing my brother does and get some thick ring nerd ones.
Yeah.
But put some tape in the middle. You serious nerd. All right.
I can't do glasses.
The countdown started head to
I
head.
see everything.
The battle of bad eyesight here at the GSL.